Welcome back to the auto classic. The Ford Escort MK1 is one of those legends. Launched in 1968, this compact and affordable car quickly became a sensation, winning the hearts of drivers across Europe and beyond. But it wasn't just about good looks or affordability. This car had the soul of a racer. It conquered rally stages, became a favorite among tuners, and is now one of the most sought-after classic cars of its era. In this episode of Auto Classic, we take a deep dive into the history, design, racing pedigree, and lasting legacy of the Ford Escort MK1. Buckle up, it's going to be a thrilling ride. Cut to black and white footage of Ford's factories in the late 1960s, showing assembly lines rolling out the first Escort MK1 models. Vintage advertisements flash across the screen, showcasing the Escort as a practical and stylish car for the modern driver. The Escort MK1 was introduced as a successor to the Ford Anglia, a car that had served its purpose but was beginning to feel outdated. Ford wanted something fresh, something that would appeal to families, commuters, and enthusiasts alike. They got it just right. The Escort MK1 had everything going for it: affordability, reliability, and, most importantly, fun. Its lightweight chassis and rear-wheel drive layout made it more engaging to drive than many of its rivals. In just a few years, it became one of Europe's best-selling cars, with over 2 million units sold by the time production ended in 1975. But what really made the Escort MK1 special was how it combined simplicity with character. The design was clean and modern for its time, featuring smooth curves, a slightly flared rear fender, and the unmistakable, dog-bone, front grille. Ford's engineers ensured that the car remained lightweight, agile, and easy to maintain. Under the hood, a variety of engines were available, ranging from a modest 1.1L Kent engine to the sportier 1.3L and 1.6L options. But for those craving serious performance, Ford had an answer: the 1,600 rupees. Cut to close-ups of an 1,600 rupees engine, its Cosworth-developed powerplant gleaming under the hood. This was where things got exciting. The 1,600 rupees featured a 1.6L twin-cam engine developed by Cosworth, and it turned the Escort from a small commuter car into a proper performance machine. Lightweight, responsive, and with a chassis that begged to be pushed, the Escort MK1 was a car that felt alive on the road. And when it came to competition, Ford knew they had something special. Cut to rally footage: Escort MK1s flying through gravel roads, kicking up dirt, sliding through turns, and launching off jumps. The Escort MK1 quickly became a dominant force in motorsport, especially in rallying. It proved itself on the toughest stages, with Ford's performance-tuned versions winning event after event. The most famous victory came in 1970, when the Escort MK1 won the grueling London to Mexico World Cup Rally. To celebrate this achievement, Ford released a special edition, the Escort Mexico. This road-going version retained the rally car's toughened-up suspension and 1.6L engine, giving everyday drivers a taste of championship-winning performance. The Escort MK1 wasn't just about rallying, though. It became a favorite among amateur racers, weekend warriors, and even street tuners. Its lightweight build made it easy to modify, and soon, enthusiasts were fitting bigger engines, upgraded suspension, and custom paint jobs to make their Escorts stand out. Even today, in the world of high-tech, computer-controlled performance cars, a well-tuned Escort MK1 can still put a smile on a driver's face like few other cars can. Cut to footage of restored Escort MK1s at a classic car show, their polished bodies gleaming under the sun. Owners chat enthusiastically, discussing their restorations and modifications. Fast forward to today, and the Escort MK1 is a collector's dream. Prices for well-maintained examples have skyrocketed in recent years, with enthusiasts and investors recognizing the car's historical significance. Whether restored to factory specs or modified with modern upgrades, the Escort MK1 remains a favorite among classic car lovers. It's a piece of automotive history that represents an era when cars were simple, engaging, and full of personality. Cut to a modern highway, a restored Escort MK1 cruising at sunset, its exhaust note echoing through the quiet evening air. So, why does the Escort MK1 still matter? Because it represents something special. It's a car that brings joy to driving, a car that makes you feel connected to the road. It's not about horsepower or top speed, it's about experience. It's about the thrill of shifting gears, the sound of the engine, and the way it dances through corners with precision and balance. In a world where cars are becoming increasingly digital and detached, the Escort MK1 reminds us of what driving is really about. Closing montage: shots of Escort MK1's racing, rallying, and cruising down scenic roads, before fading into the Auto Classic logo.